What separates the top level entrepreneurs and the middle and the bottom? Most people think it's some secret sauce and something that they're not doing, whether that be a new marketing channel, a new offer, a new industry, something like that. However, it's usually not. It's usually more of the exact same things that you're doing every single day, and it's just hard to see because it's also boring. There's no nostalgia to it. So one of the companies that I run and have, BizLeads, we added $150,000 to our previous month revenue in the month of November. So October, we added $150,000 into November on what we did in October. And that's obviously an amazing jump, especially coming into the end of year. None of that was also included in any kind of like monthly recurring revenue of existing clients. That was all new revenue, new client revenue. So in this video, I'm going to run over exactly what we did, how you can apply it to your financial services business, because I promise you everything I'm going to say is going to be, even though it's for a consulting marketing company, it is going to be so applicable to every single business, and I'm going to run you through exactly what we did to do that. So let's jump right in. So we started off by fixing 5 core systems, okay? As I said, no new offers, nothing like that. 150K added, 30 days. 5 systems fixed, same ad spend, same team, no new hires, nothing like that, okay? So there are 3 things here that are essential that we dialed in, but there's 2 main drivers, okay? So foundational systems, so speed to lead, first call being a strict pre-qualification, the 7-dial system, things that we already preach and all my other videos talk about, but really dialing in on it, making sure that the team and everyone is doing it. But the main drivers was a simple VSL funnel and the market awareness ad strategy of launching new ads. Okay, so let's go in. So speed to lead. So this isn't a new idea, okay, but our execution slipped slightly. So I made sure the team knew that the expectation was a 60-second SLA, meaning 60 seconds was the new goal, okay? Did that equate to 60 seconds? No, it equated to around 10 minutes though, which was amazing, okay? We implemented Slack alerts. So for you, that might be SMS or email. We use Slack. And then SMS follow-up, okay? That's with the sales rep and or the partnerships manager or the broker. That's not to the people, okay? So contact rate immediately increased, and that improved every downstream metric, okay? But this wasn't the main drive. This was just a thing we really focused on. Next, this was a big one. First call, strict pre-qualification, okay? So we rebuilt slightly our first call into a finance style pre-qualification script, just like we teach in the Biz Launch program and all other programs as well as what we give it advice to all our large paper lead clients as well. So hard qualifiers that you can use, and the way to think of this is income verification, revenue confirmation, low needs assessment, and time frame clarity. And what I mean by this, when you get on the first call, the goal of that, unfortunately, is literally to qualify the person to see if they actually are going to apply for your service. Now, in our business, this is going to be a bit tough to hear, but I'm being as transparent as I possibly can. We set ours at 15K per month, meaning if a brokerage in the United States, the UK, New Zealand, or Australia is making under $15,000 per month, it is going to be really tough for us to work with them. And the reason why is because the business isn't at a level where they've got basic systems in place to do it. But from 15K, 20K, 50K, 100K, we are really good at adding another $50,000, $100,000 per month consistently and then building from there, okay? So on the first call, the hard qualifiers, if they're not under your minimum qualifiers for your financial services company, in financial planning, it could be superannuation balance, things like that. You need to make sure that you disqualify them and you get good at disqualifying people in a very nice, polite way on the first call without ruining brand reputation, okay? Don't take everyone's credit card and everyone's bank transfer and everyone's super. Don't do it. It is the easiest way to basically dismantle your business. So you can have hard qualifiers on credit issues, compliance problems, unserious intent, maybe leads. Make sure you nicely diffuse and move on, okay? Next was a 7-dial contact system. Everyone knows it's our flagship system. Days 1 to 3 is 2 dials per day, SMS after each second dial, SMS, email, voicemail, etc. And then day 4, we do 2 calls, 1 or 2 calls on day 4, and then we put them into a nurture every day after day 4, and then it transitions to an automated follow-up. So we really made sure, 2 dials per day, that there were tasks assigned in the CRM that had to be cleared. If not, next morning, they were brought up, okay? So accountability, the SDRs and the reps, no leads left behind, okay? Really cleaned up the pipeline and moved forward, okay? So now let's go deep on what actually added 150K. So the simple VSL, this is the flow. We had both a combination of video ads going into a landing page, which was a simple lead capture form, But the form had strict basically qualifiers, that is being if you obviously need a financial services company, also under 15K per month, and then a short VSL. The VSL is structured like this. It starts off, you need to establish that you know something in the industry and that you have proof. You always need to show proof, okay? Is the biggest thing. Everyone can say anything, but not many people can show it, okay? So video and image ads, sending them to the VSL, which is a landing page, VSL, simple lead capture, and like lead capture form, and then after they do that, it goes into a booking form so they can book a time. And then under that is just proof, okay? And then on the thank you page, when they inquire and they go further, trust translator videos, which are a specific kind of videos that we have on the thank you page that really improve trust and conversion rate as well. Now, what does this work in finance? Form disqualifies the junk, VSL educates, sets expectations and builds an understanding of what you're about to go through. And then the thank you page builds huge amounts of authority, humanizes the brand by connecting people and creates a connection between the brand, the personal brand, and the actual consumer who's coming through, okay? So finance customers always need clarity, trust, and certainty before applying with you, okay? It's not about how good your loan product is. Don't think of it like that. It's proof all day long, okay? Now, this is what the actual results turned into. And it's better quality calls, fewer no-shows. You can expect a higher application rate. We got a higher like lead rate and higher people of we call submitted offers to, like gave offers to, meaning they are qualified, they showed up to a second call, and then they got basically pitched essentially. And then we got way more settlements of people coming on through Paper Lead and also Biz Launch, which is people wanting help building their finance business and also building out the lead gen system. Because in the Biz Launch program, we basically in 7 days, we build out your full funnel, ads, everything, ads, landing page, thank you page, everything. And then there's basically a huge amount of support you integrate into a group, and we basically show you how to grow your business. Now, this was the second biggest driver. So you need ads in this funnel up here. The VSL, cool, all these things, cool. But you need the video and the ad. So what do we actually do? So market level awareness. There's 5 stages of market awareness. Unaware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, and then most aware, okay? I take out most aware because that's basically retargeting. It's people who already know you. They're gonna get covered by all these other things, I hate to say. So we do unaware ads, so they don't know they have the problem. Broadest audience, pattern interrupt hooks, very different. Problem aware, solution aware, and product aware. And what we did was we made sure that we did 20 hooks and 5 different hooks per main ad that we were doing. So if I would record a body, a 1-minute body, just like this to the camera, talking about what we do, how we can help you, the proof, etc., we would then attach 20 different hooks to this one body, and they would all be in 5 hooks in each of the awareness levels, like up here, okay? So it's broad testing, faster learning, so we can keep finding out which of the awareness cycles works the best, and we needed higher levels of creative velocity as well, okay? But then you need to establish clear winners. So we found for us that the problem solution aware worked the best. This is not the same for finance. Product aware and higher up the funnel works better for finance, but we found down here actually worked the best, because you have to track all the metrics throughout, see which, not just what is the best converting in terms of cost per lead, cost per call, but what is actually going to be the best in terms of cost per settlement. It's the only thing that matters. So 3 body variants all focus on proof. Body number 1 that we coupled with the hooks was a lot of results. So next was approval. So these are basically success stories, before and afters. Again, more results. And then again, body number 3, really focus on customer outcomes. The ad was like talking about specifically how, I'm paraphrasing here, but it started off and saying, this is exactly what we do, this is how we do it, and then these are the results that it's gotten. And we had like multiple iterations of that with results, with like different videography, so edits on the screen. But then that's all video. We then moved on to images, and the images actually worked really, really well. So we had multiple image ads that we tested. So market pain, current problem, so like situation they're in. Pattern interrupts. Pattern interrupts is something that basically can break a belief. Okay, you can think of that. So pattern interrupts are there's so many types of pattern interrupts, but you need to make sure that it breaks a belief as well that you're saying. So it's like something that someone disagrees with in a way. And the one that we used, which is, I hate to say, but one of the best ones we've come up with, that I came up with, it was if you're under $100,000 per month, hiring an agency is the dumbest thing you can possibly do. If you're watching this video, you might have even seen the ad. And that absolutely crushed for us, like absolutely crushed. I would say that that one ad, that concept, probably made us over $100,000 in November, like on top of existing revenue of everything. So worked pretty well. And then outcome snapshots. So again, images of what it looked like after, so before and after, graph/dashboard, so data style imagery, and then clear and minimal, literally text, super simple text. That's probably what everyone's seen as well. But why did this strategy work so well? Because the new Andromeda with Facebook and all of these updates on platforms, it makes sure that one, every different kind of ad is reaching the right kinds of people, because with the new update, it segments into so many different, like, if someone responds better with ads to video, it will target them with the videos. But then people who respond better to, say, images, it shows them the video, the image ads, not the video ads. It separates it a lot now, okay? But this works so well because we really made sure that, again, we only spoke to one kind of person in each of the ad, but we obviously, by covering all four and all of these different things that we were talking about above, that covering all of them and doing all of them at once, meaning image ads, testing multiple different image ads, testing multiple different formats, testing all these different video ads with different levels. You have to, if you know what you're doing and you have a good offer that you know that the market needs, you will find one or two that work. We found a bit more. We found that image, the pattern interrupt, and that ad that I said before worked really well as some of the video ads, but not everything worked. We only had probably 10% of ads that actually worked. So just know that kind of number. And what we found, we increased total lead volume, so cost per lead came down, increased quality, the match messaging helped people actually convert, reduce ad fatigue, so more variety, so platform kept delivering ads well, and again, lower cost per lead. And for you, it'd be more approvals, but for us, it's more settlements as such. And all of these, the two main strategies here with the doing the different levels of market awareness and having the VSL funnel and the way that we did that, that was the biggest driver in the month. That probably, I would have to say, all the others are process-based things, but this was specifically how it worked so well. It was these two things. It was specifically market awareness, how we actually come up with hooks, and then a VSL. So if you're in finance, you have to try out a VSL. So it's unbelievably important. You have to try it out. It's one of the best funnels that you can get. However, apart from that, hopefully that was valuable. Let me know if you end up trying the VSL funnel, and if you're a financial services company, need more sales, more revenue, subscribe, hit the like button, comment with any questions that you might have. But apart from that, I'll speak with you guys soon.